often said that many of the great filmmakers can be defined by their works about their respective times. And for a director like Paul Thomas Anderson, who has only made period films since Punch Drunk Love, it seems to have taken a propulsive external energy and social climate to spark this contemporary focus back to the forefront. His latest work, One Battle After Another, really does feel like a statement picture for our times, the first of its sort to emerge from a major studio in perhaps the entire post-pandemic era. Anderson takes components from Thomas Pynchon's novel Vineland here, combining it with his own independent stories, and moves the 60s to 80s focus of the book into the present day. It's a work that finds Anderson tackling some of the most timely and humanist ideals of his career, and this story of a former radical scrambling to find his daughter whilst battling the consequences of his past allows Anderson the opportunity to input some of his own parental energy and fears into the framework. The political components are naturally inseparable from the personal in a template like this, and the father-daughter story at the heart of this would easily play just as well in some sort of politically stable future paradise. Much has been made about the film's comparisons with Kubrick's Dr. Strangelove, particularly in how its more satirical elements are presented. Anderson, like Kubrick, understands that the only way to tackle danger and tyranny is to strip it down to its most farcical fundamentals, because underneath the humour is legitimate and impending threat. Anderson shifts the energy from absurdist comedy to breakneck thriller to neo-western with remarkable ease. Johnny Greenwood's jangling and pulsating score is also to thank for this. The way the film builds to its climactic moments is a masterclass from Anderson in cinematic rhythm and succession, and as we follow these cars racing through the surging hills, we're invited to some of the most formally thrilling filmmaking of the decade and his career so far. Many will naturally bring up the Sean Penn performance here, and whilst it is undeniable in its terror and satirical machismo, the soul of the film lies in the roles performed by Chase Infinity and Leonardo DiCaprio, the latter of whom will inevitably be underrated in what is a delightfully comic and energized turn. It almost seems unnatural to see this sort of contemporary swing from an auteur director making their first major studio picture for mass consumption. But to Anderson, this task almost exists as a rallying cry. He has pushed away his nostalgia for the past to confront today's political climate with precision and absurdity. By traversing the American dream mythos with daring accuracy, Anderson identifies that all victories are important, whether they be political or familial. Anderson, like the surrogate central character of his film, seems a filmmaker revitalized with his latest work. Most importantly though, he seems determined to convince himself that aging doesn't need to result in giving up hope on what you believe in.